Welcome back to the shop. It's Monday night, July 10th. Didn't get the video made yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. Really, was it just kind of busy and the day got away from us, or what?
Yep. We was working.
We was working hard. So who was here this weekend? It was kind of a quiet weekend, I guess, after last weekend with the big fireworks display and everybody up, and then 4th of July being on Tuesday and everybody up. It was kind of a quiet weekend up here. Mike and Donna showed up. Donna was here for a little bit. Dropped Mike off, Uncle Mikey off, and Jay come by and hung out with us for a while and watched us kind of cut up on a couple of projects. So let's talk about what went on this week. I want to talk about that. That's a good idea. Uncle Mikey and Jay on Sunday went out and did some target practice and kind of woke the neighborhood up and kind of gave Diesel a fright attack. They shot the bust. I don't know if y'all remember, we got a bust of Beethoven at an auction
months ago.
A while back. Jay actually got it. And Beethoven rolled over. They took care of Beethoven. So let's get on with what happened the rest of the week. Monday was kind of yard and shop cleanup. Remember, I was on vacation, didn't do a whole lot, but working the yard. Tuesday was the 4th of July. Took it easy, cooked some ribs, ate some good food. Donna brought up a fruit salad, a macaroni salad, a pasta salad. Kimmy brought up two different pies, cheesecake pies. She brought a strawberry and a Reese's Pieces. So really just a lot of food, had a great time. It was really a really good day. Wednesday we did a little bit of cleanup and we went and we picked up the baby trailer. Now remember, I told you last week, I think last video was it, or maybe even the video before, we got two trailers, a 7.5 or 7 foot by 16, I think is what it was, and we're waiting to get the title on that so we can get the tags, and then we picked that up right after we bought it. Then we had to go back and pick up the little trailer, which turned out to be about a 5 by 8. And
it's 5 by 10.
5 by 10, 5 by 10. And Wayne had told us when we bought it up at Sunset that the lights didn't work. Well, we figured out when Sunset Auction tell you the lights are bad on a vehicle, what they mean is you've got one bulb out. So we replaced that one bulb, lights are working fine, and everything went well with it. So Thursday was mostly just clean up both the trailers, get them cleaned up, get them ready for shows. I think Mom went in and got tags maybe that day or the next day.
Friday.
On Friday she went in and got tags. Friday we just pretty much got ready for the Augusta market, and we went ahead and put the tags on, our tag on the one trailer, got cleaned up and got it loaded, held all our stuff, even our longer boards, so everything went pretty good. Through the week, Mom did her work on her end table. She's making some trays. She made a sofa tabletop and two end tabletops out of cedar. Really beautiful items. Looking forward to get some pictures posted on that. No word on our truck yet. We didn't get any word on the truck, but we really didn't expect to. The new truck we're talking to PowerStrokeHelp.com about. Saturday night was a big night. After we went to the Augusta market, we went up to Sunset auction to head up. Started at 6 p.m. and really had a great time. Didn't buy a lot of stuff. I bought a old antique looking come along that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. I don't know if I'm going to keep it as a tool or keep it as something that I want to work on. And we bought a bunch of half cans of the polyurethane, some Spar polyurethane, and a couple other things. Got it for next to nothing, so we got a pretty good deal there. Then I got a couple of really cool items here. This music box, I think it's from Switzerland. This is pretty neat. Now I'm going to try to hold it here for a second while I talk about it, and hopefully it'll focus on that. But that is the box we got. It's a great little music box. Looks really, really good. Works well. We're going to probably hang on to it for a while and maybe take it down to the market or something. And then the next thing I got was a Kenmore buttonholer. I guess I'd call it a handheld sewing machine. And this is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to try not to dump everything out, but give you a good view of it. But that's it. So pretty cool little items we got from the auction, I thought. I don't think we got anything else. Didn't spend a lot of money, but we really had a good time. Had a good meal from our buddies over at Habaneros, so it was really, really good. Enjoyed that. Let me get another drink of this good sweet tea. We did make a big batch of sweet tea yesterday. Nobody touched it, which is good because that's more for me, and you know how I love my sweet tea. So projects completed this week. kind of a slow week, but again, we knew it was going to be because I was on vacation and I was doing a lot of work around the shop. So what we got completed really, except for the trailer cleanup, and we made one of those dog water feeder boxes, and I think it sold, didn't it? Oh, it didn't. That's going to be ours for the show. That's right. But we did sell one of them. We made one of those, and we made a few trays, and that was pretty much limited to what we did. Did a little bit more pickup and cleanup around the shop, trying to get the shop to where we wanted to be. We got the shelves over here hung up behind us that we talked about. Got to finish building them and putting the actual shelves and shelving dividers in there. But we've got a lot done as far as small projects for the shop, but not a lot of big projects. So, let's talk a little bit about shows and markets. Now, we don't have any real shows coming up, but I think we've made the decision now. Have we not made the decision after Michael's report on the market up in Atlanta? We have made the decision that we are with the new trailer, the 7x16, I keep on calling it 8x16, but it's really not 7x16 trailer. We'll be able to get a lot of our projects in there and make one good run. And this market we're wanting to go to in Atlanta, starting the 3rd weekend of September is when we're planning on going. It's a 3-day market, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't load out early. You got to be there the whole time. So we're really looking forward to that. We're looking forward to taking a whole trailer load and maybe a truckload of projects and raw lumber to take up there. Excited about that. More on that as we know more. Right now, our plan is, or my plan is, take the Thursday off before, take off the whole day Friday. We're going to leave probably Thursday night, go up to Atlanta, crash in a hotel room, maybe try to get a little bit of stuff set up Thursday night, Friday hit it hard, have a good time, meet a lot of people. So we're looking forward to that. So no new news on shows other than the shows we've already talked about that we're thinking about doing, which is Union Point and that car show.
Mule Days.
And Mule Days, but we haven't heard anything on Mule Days yet. Anyway, I think we're going to do Del Mar again. We think we're going to do Del Mar again.
All that's in the bag.
Yeah, all that. So we've got it all kind of ready. So the Augusta market this week, let's talk a little bit about that. Holy cow, we weren't under the monsoon. We didn't have to wear a rain suit. Yeah, it was nice. There was no wet t-shirt contest with your mama this whole weekend, so kind of missed that. But it was a pretty good market. We got there, and folks actually started coming into the tent a little earlier. What, about an hour earlier than what they were even back in the days when we were up front? Well, we were back up front, couple of places down from where we were before, had the musicians up from us before, or where the musicians were before. They were on our left. They were about 2 spots up on our right. We were actually in the Hula Hoop Girls place, weren't we? Or close to the Hula Hoop Girls? The Hula Hoop Girl didn't show up, so we got her spot, or they jockeyed some spot around. We was close to it. We missed the Hula Hoop Girl. But Lord have mercy, we love being out from underneath the monsoon, and boy did the people turn out and really support Two Dogs. So let's go through some of the things that we saw. Oh yeah, we got to eat. I forgot that. The best part of the whole show. Our Wrap 'em Up Crepes from Thompson, Georgia, of course, is down there every Saturday for the market, and we got breakfast for them. Holy cow, it was delicious. I don't know what I ate, but whatever it was, it's really good, and I want more of it. So every Saturday, that's going to be my new thing, I believe. So Wrap 'em Up Crepes, Thompson, Georgia, took real good care of us. So what sold at the Augusta market? Cedar boards were hot again. Now, you remember a while back, cedar boards went really, really good. Went again. We sold a big old nice set of book match boards. Open up, were absolutely beautiful. Sold those right off the bat. Then the same guy bought 2 other boards for me, but since he bought so much, I went ahead and gave 1 board as a free bonus board. Had a young lady come up and wanted again a book match set to make a end table or something. End table, coffee table, something that her boyfriend was going to make. Anyhow, she says she plans it, she thinks of the idea, and he executes it. I said, man, that sounds familiar. But she bought 2 boards from us, a match set, and was tickled pink, was really thrilled. Met a little elderly lady who didn't bring enough money except to buy her produce, her fresh produce. But she all but made me promise I was bringing some of those oak slabs next week when we go down. So we look forward to maybe selling some of that. Mom sold her little mermaid on the board. Had 4 dolphins coming up out the water, mermaid in the center. It looked like a little place to hang maybe towels or
military
keys.
Guy.
Yeah, a little military guy bought it. We sold the gecko on a board. That's our last gecko. We're gecko free. 3 geckos and we're out. So we're out of the gecko business, I guess, for the meantime. We sold several signs. What were some of the signs that we sold?
Life was good at the beach.
Yeah.
The one that I hand painted the whole thing
that was
on that
pretty
beadboard.
sign.
That went. A cross went.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of stuff.
There was a couple other signs that went
we sold several signs, and that blue picture, I don't know if I ever showed it to you. That finally went. Somebody finally picked it up, turned it upside down, looked at the maker's mark on it, and said, "Holy cow, these people are giving this away," and she jumped on it right away.
Well, actually, she walked to the end and couldn't live without it, and came back.
Came back, so she fell in love with it. So that was Augusta Market this week. What's going on next week? This Saturday, Augusta Market, 15 July. Be there, be square. Pray for us to be out from under the monsoon.
Yay!
Yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping. That tea really cuts the heat. So what's coming up with Two Dogs? We got a commission build while we were there this past weekend. Guy come up, looked at some of your mama's signs, fell in love with it, said, "I need a sign about this tall." And I said, "Well, that looks about 6 to 8 inches. And about 36 inches long. It's got his restaurant name across the top of it. I don't want to mention that. Sandwich shop, I think is what it is. Kind of wrapped around the edges, maybe put a little detail, decorative detail around the edges of the board. It's going to be a pretty simple thing. It's sitting out here in the glue up and sanding position right now, so that should be ready. More good news where it's coming up this week. Actually, coming up tomorrow. Got a call from Daniel. Yeah, that's right. Dan, what's he call himself? Big Daddy D.
Big Daddy
D made a phone call to me. He's got a couple of logs coming up. I think he said he's got a 60-foot pine, a 60-foot oak, a poplar. That's not a poplar tree, and then a sweet gum tree. I'm gonna build some of my trays, and we hope to mill some of those logs up this week coming up. But I want to make a couple of my trays. I'll show you what those are when we get to building them. Michael remembers I kind of snatched one together here one night in the shop real quick. Took me a couple of minutes, and it sold at one of the sales at the Augusta Market. Lady fell in love with. I would like to get some pictures. Now, Mom and I have talked a little bit about this. I haven't talked to Reebok about it, but I maybe would like to get some of Reebok's larger pictures to take to Atlanta and frame up. So Reebok, if you watch the videos, we're going to find out now, because I need you to leave a comment in the below, text me, give me a call, and tell me if you'd be interested in getting me some of your pictures. We'll go ahead and buy those from you, and what we'll do is we'll mat them, frame them up, take them up to Atlanta, and see if we can't maybe sell some of your art. Really would love to do that. Really would be looking forward to doing that. So let me know what you think on that. It really is some good sweet tea. Well, that's kind of it for this week. So we got a lot coming up this week coming up. Had a bunch happen this past week. So think about us July 15th at Augusta Market. As always, we'd love to say thank you for watching the videos. Please rate and comment below. And remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop.
Now.
Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Sound check. Da 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 da.